This is Zeus from Olympus. If you are watching this, keep it to yourself. Greetings, heroes of Dominion. Zeus here with another video to help you navigate the ever-changing battlefield of hero wars. In today's video, we're diving into a topic that might ruffle a few feathers, but it's something every player needs to consider: heroes that you should avoid investing in unless they get a much-needed rework or gain an ascension skill that truly elevates their potential. Before we jump in, I want to emphasize that this is purely my opinion, shaped by countless hours of gameplay and analysis. Your experience might differ, but these are the heroes that, in my view, just aren't worth the resources right now. Let's get into it. Elmir is a hero with fantastic visuals and a compelling concept, but unfortunately, his skills feel outdated and don't quite match the demands of today's competitive hero wars meta. His design is centered around a unique playstyle, with an artifact that grants armor penetration, something that's highly valuable for supporting damage dealers. However, despite this potential, Elmir's biggest flaw lies in his positioning and survivability. As a frontline hero, he's extremely fragile, which is unusual for a hero with his skill set. Typically, heroes with low durability are placed in the backline, where they're less exposed to direct attacks, but Elmir's frontline role puts him at a significant disadvantage. Even with his dodge stat, which can be enhanced through Kane's patronage, Elmir struggles to withstand sustained physical damage. When compared to another frontline hero like Qing Mao, who also boasts dodge and an armor penetration artifact, Elmir falls short in nearly every aspect. Qing Mao outshines him in terms of survivability, damage output, and overall battlefield impact. Through extensive testing, I've tried to find a team composition where Elmir could truly shine. I've paired him with Nebula to boost his damage and bound him with Aiden to enhance his performance, but the results have been underwhelming. Despite these efforts, Elmir simply doesn't deliver the impact needed to justify the resources spent on him. His inability to survive long enough to make a difference in battle, coupled with his lower damage output compared to other heroes in similar roles, makes him a less viable option in the current meta. The second hero on my list of heroes you should avoid investing in is Luther. While Luther has some interesting aspects, he ultimately doesn't bring anything truly unique or valuable to the battlefield, especially when compared to other tanks in hero wars. Most tanks offer something special to bolster your team's defense, whether it's shielding, control, or damage mitigation. Luther, on the other hand, relies heavily on stuns as his primary form of utility. In today's game, stuns are easily countered, particularly with the widespread use of Sebastian and the Chorus Pet. Both of these counters are common in the current meta, making Luther's effectiveness even more limited. If you encounter a team without Sebastian or Chorus that's vulnerable to stuns, Arachne is a much better option than Luther. Arachne's stun duration is longer, and she can often turn the tide of battle with her control abilities. Moreover, Luther doesn't contribute significant damage or provide any special shielding for his allies. Essentially, whatever role Luther can play, another tank can fulfill more effectively. I've previously mentioned in one of my videos that Luther is a hero in dire need of a rework. He doesn't just need new ascension skills, his current skill set requires a complete overhaul to make him relevant again. Without such changes, Luther remains a suboptimal choice in almost every scenario. If you're looking for a tank that can truly make a difference, you're better off investing your resources elsewhere. The third hero on my list of those not worth developing, unless you see a rework or ascension skills, is Ginger. Ginger, positioned in the backline, is a fragile hero whose skills are entirely centered on dealing damage. While this might sound appealing in theory, the reality of using Ginger in battle often falls short. Her concept suggests that she should be a formidable force, delivering powerful blows to the enemy team. However, her slow energy build is a significant drawback. You would expect that, with such a slow charge rate, Her ultimate would be a game changer, devastating the enemy team in one powerful strike. Unfortunately, that's not the case with Ginger. When you compare Ginger to other marksmen, particularly Lara Croft, the difference becomes even more apparent. Lara Croft not only matches Ginger's firepower but exceeds it with additional control effects, critical hits, and overall higher damage output. Lara's ability to influence the battlefield through both damage and crowd control makes her a far more valuable asset to any team. In contrast, Ginger lacks any control abilities or special effects that could give her an edge. She simply deals damage, and not enough of it to justify her inclusion over other marksmen. It's not that Ginger is a bad hero per se, but in the current meta, there's little reason to choose her over alternatives like Lara Croft, Ju, Dante, or Kira. Each of these heroes offers more versatility and impact in battle. It's also worth noting that in the Hero Wars Alliance mobile version, Ginger received a rework that significantly improved her performance. However, in the Hero Wars Dominion web version, Ginger remains underwhelming and outclassed by other marksmen. Unless Ginger sees a similar rework or gains ascension skills in the web version, investing in her doesn't seem like a wise choice. And that wraps up my thoughts on Elmir, Luther, and Ginger, three heroes who, in my opinion, aren't worth your resources unless they receive some much-needed changes. Of course, this is just my perspective, and I know that each player's experience can differ. That's why I'd love to hear from you. Who do you think doesn't deserve your investment? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'm always eager to see how others approach the game. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss out on future content. Your support helps this community grow and keeps us all ahead in the ever-evolving world of Hero Wars. Remember, heroes, every decision you make in the game shapes your journey. So choose wisely, keep testing new strategies, and stay determined. The path to victory is never straightforward, but with persistence and the right choices, you'll conquer any challenge that comes your way. Salute and friendship.